Hello, Muster0063 back to continue on with another needle game, part 5. And, well, I'm just going to kick things off again, so we'll progress into stage 5. It's probably been a bit of a while since I've actually uploaded anything, so apologies for that, although I did say during my update video that August was going to be a bit of a different time for me, but I'll maybe go into a bit more detail about that when we start getting into stuff that really kind of trips me up during this stage, although frankly the way the first screen's going, it might indeed be the first screen, but yeah, leaving that aside, the gimmick to this stage is the conveyor belts, and the blue ones, I'm pretty sure the colours stay consistent through the level, but the blue ones tend to move you to the damage to the right, and the green ones, when we see those, will move you to the left. And there you go. And I actually didn't appreciate there that I was actually going to have to do this twice. I just looked at, for some reason I thought that the exit was going to be when I got to the other side, but of course no. You hit the mystery block, and the conveyor belt reverses, and of course then you have to do it all over again. And you can clearly see that the green, or at least I think it's green. I have terribleness with colours, so yeah, but yeah. Anyway, as far as I can tell, blue to the right, green to the left, and as you can kind of hopefully see, obviously with the red as well, there is a lot more colour. Bugger! So close to doing this so very easily. There's obviously a lot more colour to the stages now. We've kind of ditched the blacks and the whites and the greys, so we've now got obviously red, or what looks like red to me. And dying on really stupid spikes, but yeah. Anyway, the trick to this one, as far as I can tell, is not slipping off the conveyor belt so you don't lose your double jump. Is just to let the conveyor belt carry you. So on the other one, you might have kind of noticed that I was kind of actually moving left and right on the conveyor belts and going a bit with the flow. On that screen, what I was effectively doing was just letting the conveyor belt carry me, and not trying to fight the current, or indeed try and get ahead of myself. So the first set of screens, although I'm not doing too well on them, and this one in particular, unless the thing trolls me. Yep, thought you might do. It's not generally so bad. It's more toward the middle, I'd say, when things start to get really tricky. But yeah, I'm having a hell of a time with things. And well, these are mini spikes as well, so that would possibly help explain it. One thing I will say right now, as if the first however long I've been going so far isn't enough evidence for you, there is absolutely no way that I'm going to be clearing this level within the my usual kind of now 20-minute mark for the video. So I will go on for 20 minutes, and then that will be pretty much your lot for this video, however, wherever I get to up to that point. Or I might clear the screen that I'm on when I'm at the 20-minute mark, just in order that I don't end on failure. It would be nice to end on success. But yeah, that's that. Whoa! The first four stages went by pretty well. I expected the first maybe two or so, first two certainly to be done pretty quickly. I wasn't expecting 3 and 4 to go by quite as well. But well, as you can tell, stage 5 is absolutely kicking my arse at the moment. Is it the colour that's distracting me? Is it the new gimmick? I'd say it's definitely the new gimmick. I wouldn't say it's. At the moment, I wouldn't say it's all that bad. There's still quite a lot of room. What I seem to be doing quite a lot at the moment is, for some reason, not having my jump register when I land on the... Yes, thank you. On the conveyor belt, such that I'm just kind of whizzing on the conveyor belt and then landing on the spike. So, thank you. As you can see here, if I hold, I'm literally holding left, but I'm not getting anywhere here, so I'm just kind of staying in one place. And I was kind of hoping that would be the case for all the conveyor belts on this screen, but I can't remember 100% whether that is the case. If it is, it certainly makes things easier. But as you can see, there's kind of a switch up in the top right that's going to make things a little bit more interesting. Because at the moment, you can probably look down to the bottom right, there's absolutely no way I can get in the teleporter. So, oh, blimey. Yeah, I can't 100% actually remember what the conveyor belt, what the switch does. I think it actually just removes one of the spikes. Yeah. But now you can see, I was trying to be, let me go back a little bit. I was trying to be a bit careful here so that I don't go all the way to the right. Because you can see here, I'm holding left, well you can't see, but believe me, I'm holding down the button, but not moving anywhere. So if I went too far back to the left, I then couldn't get out. The only way I can actually get further back to the left now is to jump. And obviously with that spike there on the ceiling, that would have been problematic. As indeed was the screw up I just made there. But yeah, as we'll now have to see, as I'll have to do it again, next time I get up to the switch, I'm obviously being a little bit careful so as not to get too far back to the right, because otherwise I then can't jump out to safety. Why do I keep jumping too high there? It's a between spike jump and it's not all that bad. Again, is it the conveyor belt that's causing problems? What the hell is going on here? Again, not getting a second jump, but nothing to do with the conveyor belt this time. This first jump is causing way too many problems for my liking at the moment. Oh, wasn't on the conveyor belt, so I held left prematurely. Wow. Yeah, I must have been going at least, I'd say, 6 minutes, and I've only cleared 3 screens. So, 10 screens would be a good achievement for the moment. There we go. Oh, too small jump. Wow. Okay, that seems to be going a little bit better this time. No, you know what happened there? I hit my head on the conveyor belt going the other way, which for some reason seemed to put me off. I don't know whether it shouldn't have done, because if anything, given the direction it's going, it should have almost pulled me further to the right. But for some reason, it seemed to prevent my jump going as far as I wanted it to. So I don't quite know what happened there. Again, too premature with moving. Not on the conveyor belt. There's tons of room there. So and to be honest, I don't even need to hold left as soon as I land on the thing anyway. So I don't know quite why I'm being so careful there. But and I don't know what happened there. At least the music is catchy, because you're going to be hearing a lot of it. Oh, why? He's so close to the end. Come on, no. If I can get back to this bit a good proportion of the time, which I seem to now be doing, I hope. Wow, as you can kind of see there, I was not positioned far enough over to the left there, so that I would avoid the spike when I got jumped out from that conveyor belt. There's lots of kind of positioning going on in this whole stage as a whole with conveyor belts. We'll kind of see it come into play a lot more. I'd probably like to change that to if I progress now, because well, as you can see, as I indeed did proclaim at the beginning of this video, this is probably where the difficulty starts to get ramped up. And as I kind of mentioned, wow, during what was my first Let's Play attempt, I just got so annoyed with this stage that in effect I kind of felt like I had to do a complete another Let's Play or indeed commentary. Thank God, because it was just absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, I'm maintaining a little bit more calm now. If indeed the gameplay itself is not any better. As the thing up there says, got to go fast. That's far too slow. That's far too soon. And also you've got to jump over the spikes. Mini spikes I might add, so the hitbox again I find all that little bit more peculiar. Go. No, no. I think the best strategy, as far as I can see, well, maybe indeed the only strategy, is obviously you're going to have to double jump in the middle there. I think otherwise the timing is not going to work out. Oh, I hit the spike. Probably not a cherry. Well, I might have done. I don't know. I screwed up so horribly that I don't know whether I hit the spike or the cherry there. But anyway. These conveyor belts, I'm pretty sure, yeah, that was just a test. Here's another one, yeah. I held right down on that one, but it was actually going too quickly that I don't get held into place, so I need to continually kind of jump off them, which obviously makes things just that little bit more tricky, particularly when you change the direction of the conveyor belts to go from either, heading to the right to the left or vice versa, because obviously you're likely holding down, holding down a directional button, and then if you keep holding down that button, like at this top bit when I'm heading to the right, if I hold it down there, I just go whizzing into the spikes over there. So I'm trying to slow myself down just that little bit. Damn it. But yeah, this is it's a nice, interesting gimmick, but combined with a needle game, it does start to sorry, my voice completely went there. It does start to mean things get just that little bit more tricky. Damn it. And I'm not quite sure exactly at the moment how best to do the next bit. That seems good, although I don't know why I did that. I'm having trouble describing what on earth I actually tried to do there, because it was so stupid, but yeah, of course the blue one is pushing me to the right, so I need to, when I get on it, I need to pretty much immediately go left. Yes! Phew! Okay, so this one, you need to go over to the mystery box. Whoops. The first bit's not so bad if you can actually get on the conveyor belts in the first place, which I seem to have a hell of a time doing, but yeah. Once you screw up the cliff jump as well, yeah, basically what the mystery box is going to do is it's going to effectively mean we have to go all the way back over to the left. It's also going to introduce some more conveyor belts and more mystery boxes. I do believe, if I can get the cliff jump right, I might be able to show you. Yeah, and then I think there's about another 2 or 3 mystery boxes you actually have to collect before the teleporter actually finally appears, or at least before you can finally get into it. But A, I can't get this jump right at the moment, and B, when I can do, I can't get the cliff jump after it right. Ah, finally. Right, yeah, as I thought, the teleporter is not yet open. And a whole bunch more cliff jumps, so yay. Now this one, I think just something like that will do fine. Oh god, it's going to the left, so just hold, just hold left, and then don't screw up the final jump, please, 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 oh please. So of course, what was absolutely bound to happen was that I screw up the final jump. It's not even that bad of a jump, really. I just was so cautious not to try and hit the spike that was hanging to the right. So I waited far too late to jump and didn't get enough height on it. So yippee! I say it's not even all that bad of a jump. Nor is that one, but for some reason it's giving me problems. Oh, at least I can get to the mystery box just that little bit more often now. Nope, terrible. Ugh. Nope. When I get back there again, hopefully not too soon. Yeah, okay, yeah. So again, yeah, the conveyor belts that you do have to kind of stand on, they are ones where you can just thank you. Yeah, just hold the directional button, and you are fine. So yeah, that's fine. Come on now, please don't screw this up. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. So as the thing up there says, and I don't know if you can quite see it. You might have to put it in full screen, but yeah, even the smallest prick can cause your demise. There are tiny spikes on the conveyor belt here, and yeah, they're very hard to spot even when I am just looking at the game myself with my face practically right up in front of the screen. So I notice my voice sounds slightly more distant at the moment, but yeah, if it does, it's because my face is right up in front of the screen, because I'm still having huge trouble seeing the spikes. And then even when I can, as you will know from Camellia 2, if you've watched that, I still have huge problems actually being able to jump over the damn things, even when I know they're there. Case in point. I don't know what it is about them. I just never seem to be able to find the right spot just before them in order to clear them. Like there, I'm pretty sure I was right up close to the spike, but somehow still managed to land on it, which is interesting. That one in particular, I can't get past now. The one in the middle. There's one, I think, on the... I certainly hope there's only one anyway. On this middle one. That I cannot get past. And again, I'm pretty close to the spike, so I'm kind of hoping that I wouldn't like I just did on a couple of goes ago, or that one, indeed, where I just landed with a double jump on the spike. But, yeah, if it wasn't evident enough from Commedia 2, I hate these flipping small spikes. And it's always good when you clear one to forget which direction the conveyor belt's going and just hurtle straight back to the left, straight into the one you've already jumped over. That also makes things just that little bit more tricky here as well, just trying to keep in mind, or it does for me anyway, I did it again. I cleared it, and then, and again, once I even landed on that conveyor belt, I just got into my head for some reason that I needed to hold left, so just went careering straight back. And I've done it again, having just, even in mid-sentence where I've said what I shouldn't do, I go and do it. And of course, you've got to do it again for the final one, where you've got to switch back to the left, so, yeah. What is wrong with me? I cannot get my head round the fact that I just need to keep holding the right button there. And now I can't get by the final spot, or the first spike on the second, the third conveyor belt, because I can't get my head round that I need to hold left then. I think I'd possibly be all right if these weren't. Oh my God! I've just done it again with the left, holding left. Why? Wow, this is... If I can't get my head round such simple stuff, then I'm going to really struggle, not only with the rest of this stage, but the rest of this game. I think there's no spike there for the next bit, so... Wow. Yeah. This level is going by atrociously. But at least I hope the commentary is just that little bit better. Well, not that you'll be able to tell because you can't hear it, but infinitely better than it was before. I was just kind of why am I losing my double jump there? What the hell? Why am I losing my double jump? Just ranting and raving, and it was just a train wreck of speech. Thank you. That's a bit better. Right. So this one, you need to hit the switch. You now need to go back to the left and hit the mystery box. Now, of course, the conveyor belts are working in the opposite direction to the way they were going before, so you need to kind of get your head round that, which can be quite tricky. It can also be tricky to avoid jumping into really simple spikes. I'm going to lose my double jump again there. Okay, so what I'm now going to do is I'm going to hold left on that top blue conveyor belt, and if I can ever get up there again, and just pause things that little bit more so I can have a bit more control over my jump. So, right, thank you. No, that was terrible, and I need to then do the opposite on the other side. So here I'm holding left, and managed to screw up anyway. But when I'm going back to the other side, I need to hold right, and just copy what I've just done. There, right, and back again. But now the conveyor belts have changed, and the spike pattern's changed, and my gameplay sucks. So yeah, we are starting to enter into, well, not starting, it's been a bit of a train wreck all round really, but right, see if we can get... And that one's going to the left, so I need to hold right, and if I'd done that, I would have been fine. So, okay, at least I have in my head, I think, figured out how or what buttons I need to, or what directions I need to hold and when. Of course, that's not going to mean that I'm not going to just screw up willy-nilly anyway, but and not have double jumps. But yeah, the way the time's going, I reckon this is probably going to be the last screen of this video. It almost certainly will be now. In fact, even if I did this in the next 15 seconds, which is incredibly unlikely, I'd probably call it there anyway. yeah, tell you what, I will leave it there. That was 20 minutes of complete and utter failure. So yeah, if that's whetted your appetite for the rest to see how I get on with the rest of stage 5, then by all means, feel free to tune in for part 6. Cheerio.